Hello there, I'm Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. I'm a PhD student, first year PhD student in religious studies at a Canadian university. And today I just wanted to do something a little bit different that I haven't done on my channel before, and that is to just vlog a week in my life as a PhD student to give you a bit of an idea for what that looks like, I guess. So I do want to start integrating academics into my channel more, what exactly I do in religious studies, because this is a huge part of my life. It's going to be for the next 4 or more years. And also being a student in religious studies, looking specifically at paganism and witchcraft, I think that this really overlaps with what I'm trying to do with my channel. So yeah, I just want to integrate those things a little bit more. And personally, I really love watching PhD grad student vlogs. I think partially because it makes me feel not so alone with a lot of things, especially now during the pandemic when a lot of us are feeling really isolated. I think it's nice just to engage in this online community of grad students kind of sharing their work processes and just what they're doing online. So anyway, so today is Monday, just a little bit after 11 o'clock. I've had a bit of a slow morning, as I often do. I'm not really a morning person at all. So today I have to get a lot of emails done, need to respond to a lot of emails. I need to look over some assignments for my students before they submit them for the class that I'm TAing. Then I need to get some reading done. I need to read almost all of this book. It's about like 230 some pages. I have about 60 read, but I have a presentation for this on Wednesday for one of my classes, my kind of core religious studies class. So that is a priority for today, is to hopefully get the whole thing read today so that tomorrow I can just entirely focus on creating the presentation. So I will take you guys throughout the day as well as throughout the whole week, and you can see basically what the life of a religious studies PhD student is like. So I got some reading done. I finished half of a chapter of the book. They're pretty long chapters. I also had a meeting with one of my students for the class that I TA for. I think now I'm just gonna have some lunch and then see if my partner is ready and willing to go grocery shopping with me, since this is something that we really need to get done today. Hello again. So it is 10:30 now, and I am getting a little bit tired, but I'm only halfway through this book. Things are going a lot slower than I had anticipated with reading this, partially because I'm taking pretty detailed notes as I go along. This is something that I like to do when I need to know a book pretty well, and I've been struggling like this whole semester with kind of taking an appropriate amount of notes, I guess you could say. I've been really bad at just spending way too much time taking notes on information that I don't really need to take into consideration too much, just because I have a fear of missing out on something important when I'm writing my notes down. So for this, I've been doing a lot of color coordinating, just using a variety of colored sticky notes to separate things into separate themes. So I have my list of themes here and the color coordinations that go with them. And so I'm using that with the sticky notes throughout the book. And then every section or two, I've been taking kind of detailed notes on sticky notes that I then put into the actual book going along with that section. Each chapter, I'll just have a summary of the chapter on a big sticky note at the front page of the chapter so that I just have like a basic overview of what's going on in the chapter. I know I left it kind of last minute-ish to like read all the way through this, but I also had like a bunch of other assignments and stuff to get done. So it's been a busy past few weeks, and it's going to continue to be another busy few weeks. For now though, I think I'm just gonna take the book, take my sticky notes, and grab a cup of tea and get settled in bed for a bit and hopefully knock out another chapter of this before I fall asleep. We'll see how much I actually end up getting done. Might be a rough day tomorrow with finishing reading and then actually creating the presentation, so we'll see. Good morning everyone. Today is Tuesday. I just made some breakfast for myself, fed Freya, played with her a little bit, and she's currently trying to steal my breakfast, as she does. Yeah, so I have another really busy day today. I didn't get as much reading done yesterday as I should have, as much as I'd hoped to. So I have to finish reading that book today and then make the entire presentation and get ready for my seminar presentation tomorrow. So it's going to be a busy one. I also have meetings with students as well in the afternoon and a lot of emails to reply to as usual. So it's going to be fun. I often have to give her her own book to lie on while I'm doing work so that she doesn't lie on top of what I need to be working on. She always likes to be close by while I'm working, which is very cute. Hey everyone, it's about 3 o'clock now. I'm just going over a student's assignment that we're going to have a chat over Zoom about pretty soon. Also just having some late lunch while I do that. Just leftover pasta and meatless balls. I have about 40 pages left in the book that I'm reading. Again, I am way behind where I should be. I should have been starting to work on the presentation by now. I had hoped that I would be, but as usual, I always underestimate how much time it actually takes me to read things, partially because I am so kind of meticulous with the note-taking. So I'm gonna just finish eating now, have this meeting with the student, and take it from there. Hi. Good, how are you doing? Well, hello. So it's now nearly 7:30 and I have finally finished this book. I've gotten through it, complete with many sticky notes throughout and lots of pretty like meticulous notes throughout as well. So I think that after doing all that, I have a pretty good grasp on it, but I'm glad to be done. That said though, it was a really enjoyable read. I really liked this book. It was kind of unlike anything I've ever read before. It's called Betrayal of Faith by Emma Anderson. It was a really fascinating read. I'm not usually big on like history, like the history of religions. I'm not a big history person. I prefer to read about and learn about contemporary religions and basically like what's happening in, you know, modern society. But this was pretty fantastic and it was extremely well written. But anyway, I am done reading now, so I can move on to actually making the presentation. I don't know how long that will take. It might be a really late night, I hope not. But for now, I am just gonna make a really quick, easy dinner and eat that and then get right back to work. Hello, it is Wednesday afternoon now. I just finished giving my presentation, did my seminar presentation. I think it went really well. I'm pretty happy with it, which is unusual for presentations. Usually I'm not the best with those. So yeah, I think it was good. I think people were like pretty engaged, interested in the topic. So that was good. I'm absolutely freaking exhausted though. I was up until like past 4 a.m. I got probably less than 3 hours of sleep because I got up early to continue working on the presentation. So I am basically a zombie right now. So one thing that I did do before my presentation was I took a little bit of time to do some candle magic. So I used a blue spell candle like this one. I just lit that during the time that I was speaking, giving my presentation, because beforehand I had kind of like imbued it with the intention of being able to speak clearly, to get my ideas across well, to be able to kind of just flow with it and really get into like a good kind of presentation flow. And I used a blue candle just because the throat chakra is associated with the color blue, and even though I don't work with the chakras anymore, this was something that was kind of, it used to be in my spiritual practice a little bit. So the color blue just kind of has stuck with me as being a color of like communication and everything. So that's why I used a blue candle. And yeah, so I just had one like this burning while I was doing my presentation, so then every time that I like looked over at it, I would kind of be reminded of, you know, speaking clearly, reminded of speaking with confidence, and just really kind of opening up that throat chakra and really letting my ideas kind of flow out and everything. So with that, I think I have to take a nap, and then I have a meeting at 3, so I'll maybe take like an hour nap and then do that meeting, and then probably take the rest of the day pretty easy because I am absolutely fucking beat. Hello, it's Thursday afternoon. I've been having a super slow start to the day. I haven't really started to do any work on anything yet. I've just been kind of lazying around for a bit. I slept in quite a lot, I guess because I needed it. Last night I also did basically nothing. After I finished my work for the day, I was super lazy, just ate a lot of food and watched a lot of Netflix and then went to bed, and it was fantastic. Excuse the t-shirt on my head, by the way. I'm trying to follow like the curly curl method a little bit, and using like a t-shirt to plop your hair, as it's called. You kind of like put it all on top of your head and keep it in a shirt for a bit. That's supposed to like help maintain the curl. So today I have a few things to do. I have some grading to get done, and then I have a meeting with my supervisor in about an hour and a half, just to really talk about a course that I'm doing with her next semester. It's just like a directed studies course, largely on the connections between religion and science. So I'm really excited for that class. I think it'll be really, really interesting. Looking forward to it for sure. And then today I'm going to spend the rest of the day basically working on my essay that I have for my cognitive science class. I'm doing my essay on cognitive science of religious ritual among atheist pagans. So should be really interesting. I'm looking forward to kind of diving into this essay a bit more. And then today I might also go do a bit of Christmas shopping because I'm really behind on that and I need to really get started with that. I told myself this year that I would get everything done early, and as usual that hasn't happened. So that's what I have on the agenda today, and I will take you along with me for some of that. I think Animal Crossing is gonna win.
No chance.
Yes, it will.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Want to bet?
Yeah.
All right, $100.
All right. What do you think's gonna win?
Last of Us 2. No question.
Well, that sounds fantastic.
They swept
And
it.
now, the Game of the Year award
We'll see.
goes to The Last of Us Part 2.
Damn it.
Oh my god, I'm so surprised! Oh, it hurts!
So it's a little bit after midnight right now, and I didn't really do a lot of vlogging today, partially because I didn't really do very much today. It was a pretty chill day. So I'm okay with that since the past couple days have been pretty intense. So it was nice to just take a little bit of a breather today. I did get some grading done, so that's good. I also had the meeting with my supervisor that went really well. I also did get a little bit of Christmas shopping done, so that's good. And then my boyfriend and I just kind of watched TV the rest of the night, more or less. We watched the Game Awards that were happening tonight. That was pretty interesting. I don't know, I haven't played most of the games on there. So yeah, it's been a pretty lazy evening. Tomorrow I'm gonna have to kind of buckle down and really get some work on this essay done. Hopefully I'll get like most of my remaining research to do on it done tomorrow so that I can really start writing it over the weekend and then have it ready to go sometime early next week. And I'm just gonna head to bed now and maybe read a little bit or something before I go to sleep and hopefully not wake up past noon again tomorrow. Hello and happy Friday. Today I'm mostly going to be working on my essay for most of the day for cognitive science. So it's going to take up most of the day today. I'm also going to rearrange my altar a little bit this morning. You can kind of see it there. It's a little bit messy at the moment and it hasn't been updated since my Samhain altar. So I'm gonna just get it ready for like the Yuletide season and get a little bit into that kind of holiday spirit, hopefully, while doing this. And then, yeah, basically just work on my essay the rest of the day. I have a little bit of marking that I should probably get done today as well. And yeah, so I'll do that and we'll see how that goes. I'll take you along with me as I rearrange this altar in case that's something you're interested in. This is my altar as it is right now, still really decorated for Samhain. So I'm gonna basically just rearrange this and get it ready for Yule. Camera died partway through, so I didn't actually manage to record the whole setup process. But this is basically what I ended up with. I'm not entirely sure if I completely love the layout. I feel like the back bit there kind of needs something to kind of even things out a bit. I don't know. I'm not sure. I changed a lot of things from how I usually do it, so I have a bit less symmetry than usual. And I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about this. So now I am just gonna get to work, and I'm probably gonna spend pretty much the rest of the day just working on my cognitive science essay and get as much done for that as I possibly can. So, yay. For dinner tonight, I've just made some salad type thing with the rice and cooked veggies with some vegan ranch sauce and some dairy-free cheese. And now I think Nathan and I are just gonna watch some old episodes of Ink Master while we eat this. gonna play a bit of Among Us right now.
Sarah and I and Juan were all in administration together doing stuff, and then I left the room when the lights went off, and he was dead, Kevin.
I don't think it was Kevin. I think it was you.
Rude.
Because you were the last one near him.
I mean, you realize if you vote me, it's actually Kevin. He's clearly lying. Oh God, vote now.
I think it's you. Wait, what?
How did that happen?
I voted for Kevin accidentally.
Yes! That still counts.
I'm sorry, Kevin. I meant to vote for Nathan.
Still counts.
Oh, wow. Hello again. So tonight's been a pretty chill night. I just did a little bit of spell work, pulled a few cards. So that was nice, just like to have a pretty chill spiritual evening there. Before that, I just watched a little TV with my boyfriend, and then we played some Among Us online with some friends, and it was pretty fun. So overall, good night. Tomorrow I am gonna have quite a bit of work to do though, again, because I continuously am putting things off forever, so I didn't get nearly as much work done today on my essay as I should have, as much as I had planned to. So yeah, tomorrow I'm just gonna have to do that much more work to actually make sure that I'm meeting this deadline. But for now, I'm just gonna go to bed and yeah, hopefully get up at a reasonable hour this time. Hello again. So it is Saturday afternoon right now. We had like a pretty eventful morning here this morning. We had a fire alarm in the building. I guess someone pulled it, or like someone's toast was burning, something like that. And then in other exciting news, my chair also arrived this morning that my parents got me for my birthday. I'm super excited about it. It's extremely comfortable and just awesome. I really needed like kind of just a reading chair in the office so that I could have somewhere comfy to work on my schoolwork, and so I'm not just like sitting at my desk all the time. Other than that, I've just been kind of working on readings for my essay, my cognitive science essay, so I've been reading through some of the articles in this book. It's been pretty interesting, kind of piecing together what the essay is going to look like. So hopefully by tomorrow I'll have like a pretty solid outline for that. My plan for the day is just to continue reading. Gonna do some readings in the big comfy chair and then after that I have Dungeons and Dragons, my like weekly Dungeons and Dragons group tonight at around 6. So yeah, I'm excited, looking forward to that. That is the agenda for today. Getting ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons. We've been playing this campaign for 2 sessions now. This will be our third. Session 3. I'm playing a wildfire druid named Diona, who is a like faun or satyr kind of character. And what's gonna happen today?
Blood, war, so much death.
Yeah.
Not sure whose. It ain't gonna be pretty. Ooh, another 20.
Ooh.
Get them out of the way now.
Hello there. Today it is Sunday afternoon, and I've just been kind of doing some readings for my cognitive science essay for most of the day. And that's pretty much what I'm going to continue doing for the rest of the day. My goal today is to get this outline done for the essay so that I can really start writing it tomorrow and get that done, hopefully, pretty soon. So it's a little bit past midnight now. I've been working the entire day on this essay. I still don't actually have like a concrete outline for it yet written because, as usual, I got way too caught up in just doing the research, taking notes. Yeah, I find I have a really hard time knowing when to stop reading and to actually start writing, which has been, my downfall on a lot of essays and on a lot of work for school, because then I end up just writing my essay on like the last day or so before it's due, and often pulling some pretty late nights because of that. So it's not like a great strategy, a great way of doing it, but it's just kind of how my brain works. So I don't have a full outline, but I've been just kind of working off of this kind of basic outline, I guess, of the main kind of sections that I'm going to put into this essay. I've color coded everything, and then I'm going to go through and highlight my notes in these according colors, and then that's what I'll write the essay off of. Yeah, so it's quite the process, and I am absolutely beat, very tired, really looking forward to going to bed. So that's really what I'm going to do now, is just go to bed, maybe have some tea, and listen to an audiobook and crash hard because I really need to, and then just get up and get this outline done and then really write it tomorrow. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna end this vlog. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it all the way through. I don't know if this is like of interest to most of my viewers or like any of my viewers. I don't really know. Like I said, PhD vlogs are things that I enjoy watching, so I figured I would enjoy making them as well. And I'm enjoying tying kind of academia and witchcraft and paganism together more on this channel. So I'm going to continue to do this probably. Yeah, so let me know if you liked it. Let me know if you want to see more of anything like this. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have